Hi, everybody. Welcome again to another episode of SWL TV on Facebook. I'm Michael Bechtel, publisher of Southwest Lake Lifestyle Magazine, assisted behind the scenes, as always, by our editor, Stephen Neilson. We're really excited to share a couple of stories in this episode that impact families around the area, including, first up, an innovative home exercise program that not only makes you feel better, but it helps local businesses impacted by COVID-19. Also, we're going to be interviewing and having a live performance from local singer-songwriter Gina Gonzalez. And it's all part of our mission to present positive local news that's always helpful, useful, and informative. We kick off this episode with an interview with Gina Gonzalez. She's a local singer-songwriter who's been keeping pretty busy doing live performances on Facebook. We start off our interview by asking her about her musical influences.
So if you've seen my show, you know that I'm all over the map when it comes to covering other people's songs. And I believe that comes from my upbringing. I have siblings that are all 10 to 20 years older than me. And music was obviously a staple in our house. My brother played piano. My other brother played trumpet. Some of my sisters played piano. My mom played piano. So I feel like there was a lot of music going on, from the very beginning. And classic rock was definitely, I have a lot of influences of 70s classic rock. Yeah. My brother was a piano player, so a lot of Billy Joel, Elton John, Styx, the 70s, 80s stuff, the Police. So Fleetwood Mac, like stuff like that. That's all what I remember from my upbringing, from my childhood. And my brother in high school, and I would say like the mid 80s, early mid 80s, had a band called XYZ, and they were a cover band, and they used to rehearse in our basement.
Okay.
And I would go downstairs and sing harmonies just for fun. Obviously, I couldn't join them on their gig, but and I was, my brother is 5 years older than me, so I was like in middle school, singing backgrounds for a garage band that was in my parents' basement. Lo and behold, I ended up meeting Gary Sinise, who is an actor. Everybody knows him from Forrest Gump, Lieutenant Dan in Forrest Gump.
And Steppenwolf.
And Steppenwolf, that's right. He was one of the original founders and members of Steppenwolf Theater. And I ended up doing a couple of jam sessions with him in Chicago, just for nothing other than, it was the Vietnam Veterans Art Museum, and we just kind of hung out and played music, no money. It was just like a fun thing to do. And years later, he ended up putting a band together for the USO, and I got a phone call. So I toured with them from 2003 to 2011, and then I left to pursue some other things. And now recently, I've joined them again because one of my friends who's still in the band had a baby, so she needed someone to kind of fill in for her while she was gone. So I came back and I did that with them. So that's been my that was the big part of my musical career, was touring with the Lieutenant Dan Band. As soon as they put the notice out, I immediately, I didn't know how, when, where, I didn't know what I was going to do, but I made an announcement on Facebook that I would be doing shows from my house. And I've just kind of figured it out. I did Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I still do Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 8 to 10 Central Time. And you just have to, it got better and better every week. It started out, it wasn't great, but you learn as you go. And it is foreign. It's weird. You're used to feeding off the energy of the crowd. You're used to, hearing them give you any kind of feedback, good, bad, indifferent, it doesn't matter. When you're doing this and you're playing to people that you can't see, hear, you have no idea what, and all you can do is read their comments when you can. Yes. And it's just a little nerve-wracking, but I think I've learned to just say whatever. I'm just gonna play and sing and do requests, and hopefully it sounds okay. Hopefully people are enjoying it. I encourage them, if they are financially set to do so, if they request a song or they like what they're hearing, then please, absolutely, throw a little tip in my virtual tip jar, but if they can't, that is not a recommendation or a requirement. It's just a recommendation. So if they can't, and I just want them to enjoy it and share it, of course.
Isn't she great? To learn more about Gina Gonzalez, be sure to find her on Facebook or at her website. We've got links right here below us on our Facebook page that you can use. And be sure to stick around because later in the program, Gina's going to perform an original song for us. Next up, it's Sean Lee, the owner of Restoration Fitness in Lake Zurich. He's launched an exercise from home fitness program called Stronger Together.
So Stronger Together is a 21-day challenge stay-at-home fitness program that I put together with really two goals in mind. One was bringing back to the forefront of people's minds that it's really still important to take care of yourself right now, especially during this time of this pandemic when there's so many distractions, and with kids being home and maybe places that people were working out before are all closed and you can't go in there. Starting to take a look back at, what you got to take care of yourself still. That shouldn't go back of mind right now. And hopefully that this program can bring it front of mind to say, there's still an opportunity to do that, and we have a way that you can do it.
Yeah.
The second part of the program, or the second component, is we really wanted to put something out there where we could help support small businesses in our community. We were very lucky with our community of clients that we could pivot our business model. We were able to take all of our clients online and start doing virtual live small group personal training workouts. And it's had tremendous success. And we wanted to be able to offer that opportunity to other people that are stuck at home, and can't leave and maybe can't get to the gym, but still want to take care of themselves and would like some guidance. And with that said, we said, well, how can we actually, put a program together where we could support the community as well as support people's health? And that's where the 21-day, stay-at-home challenge idea kind of came together.
So let's talk a little bit about you're helping other businesses who are not in the position to make the pivot, or maybe because of the governor's executive order, they can't even open their place of business. Where did that stem from in your mind?
Yeah. So for me, when we made the pivot and we were able to still conduct business, it really probably about 80% of what we were doing anyway. I felt blessed to be able to do that. I mean, I felt so lucky to be able to do that, and I felt so supported by, the community that we've been able to develop of our clients that wanted to support us to do that. But then I was thinking about, well, there's so many people that are hurting right now, and there's so many businesses. I drive up and down the town with doors closed, and that don't have revenue right now or can't be open because of the stay-at-home shelter. So I started thinking about how could I create a win-win kind of situation where I could spread the gift of health, yet still support local businesses. And, again, that kind of is, where part of this program came from.
So, I mean, as a small business owner, you're definitely demonstrating empathy towards other small businesses that aren't in the same fortunate position that you found yourself in.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Because, being in small business, I understand that it's hard. I understand that just being a small business owner, there's lots of challenges we have on a day-to-day basis under normal circumstances. And now under these extreme circumstances, I really feel empathetic towards these people.
To learn how to participate in the 21-day Stronger Together Fitness Challenge, be sure to go to restorationfitness.com/stronger-together. We posted a link on our website just below this video. That'll just about do it for this episode of SWL TV. Now, as we promised, here's an exclusive live performance by Gina Gonzalez of her song, Sunday Song.
I have been biting my tongue, so many things to say. And I felt the pain of your words. You spoke to me that way. Well, I have nothing to lose. I have nothing else to prove. And I want nothing more from you. I'm going home. all down to hell and back. It's time to get off this train. It's running off the track. Swore I love you till I die. There are no more tears to cry. No more secrets, no more lies. I am going home. This is far too much to take, and I gave you all that you could break. Father, open up your gates. I'm coming home. I'm coming home.